Hey everybody, welcome back to another vlog. This one is starting on Wednesday. It is 9 in the morning and I'm heading out to a doctor's appointment. Before I have to get to the studio and I have to prep some stuff because First to 11 is going to be filming a Patreon video soon. I kind of alluded to this in the last vlog, but today's the day that we're actually filming it. So I'm going to get to work, have some coffee, kind of tighten up some things that I got to get ready before everybody else meets me at the studio. And as soon as this video is done being filmed, I'm just gonna go ahead and edit it right away, just to save myself some time. It just was a quick turnaround for a video. And coming up is really just a lot of teaching lessons today. But anyway, I wanted to say that I'm trying this new voiceover feature in Final Cut, so I don't have to essentially memorize like my entire video and what I did during the vlog, but instead I can just make little voiceover clips as I go, which is pretty nice, and I don't know why I didn't think to do it sooner. Anyway, I am now teaching some lessons. This was a virtual lesson that I was teaching, and my favorite lesson of the day, I have to say, is this band that you just saw a clip of. They're finishing up writing their song. It is so much fun. I love working with them. And here is us setting up for the live stream that we did this night. I want to see if you can guess which song we played just off of these drums.
Okay. This is a test. Alright.
And that is Wednesday. All wrapped up, finishing off with the stream as per usual. The next morning, Thursday, I'm taking care of some household chores, boring but important, and I was able to get out for a run. It's finally warming up in Erie, so I'm pretty happy about that. And now I am going to work to get everything set up for today's video shoot. So I'm changing off the cymbals and the snare to make sure that it's the silent kit. We're shooting 2 videos today, as usual, and you're gonna get a lot of preview, clips of what the songs are gonna be, like this one. Anyway, here are some clips of what it looks like from my POV when I am shooting everybody else, when I'm not playing. And after that, I recorded a cover. Maybe you can guess what this one is off the bass part. I was able to get this whole cover wrapped up in an evening, which is awesome. I taught some lessons after that, like normal, and then I evaluated this just rough drum kit that somebody tried to trade in. But anyway, it's the next morning, 6:30. I am up doing normal chores as usual before getting ready to start my day. After this clip of me going to church, you're going to get another sneak peek of a cover that's coming up. I was able to get this one wrapped up in one session too. It was pretty simple. After that, I called my friend Amory just to check in before I decided to film some short form content. After that, I'm heading out to take on Valentine's Day prep. So I'm going out and buying the peanut butter cups that I know my girlfriend likes and some flowers, just trying to get ahead of it early. After that, I edited some videos and my car broke down. This is me eating some gas station meat and cheese while I wait for a tow truck to come. Long story short, I had to get my car towed because it was called in on a warranty for basically the evap system that sucks in the gas to the fuel tank. And it was all okay because afterwards I got to go watch some people motorcycle on a hockey rink with my dad, which was freezing but very entertaining. So, we made the best out of a bad situation. Update on the car is coming later in the vlog, but anyway, it's Saturday morning, 5:27 a.m. I'm heading to the Adoration Chapel from 6 to 7. This time it was actually moved to the church. Definitely a little creepy being in there by yourself, but it was it was peaceful, I guess. After that, I came home to clean my house. Got to get that done every once in a while. Boring, but important. And I don't have a car, which is why I'm getting into this car to go have some lunch with Riley's family before having a really nice conversation with Autumn, who's a First 11 fan and a really awesome dude, and that really kind of made my day. But the real treat of this day was going to the car show with Ryan, another member of First 11. That's actually his GT3 right there. That's like being displayed. But we had a really good time just walking around, and we just kind of hung out for the whole night. Actually, after the car show you're about to see, me and Ryan went to our friend Brooke's show with her band. It was packed. It was really fun. And we ran into some old musician friends that we know, actually. A girl named Rachel that some of you guys have actually seen in, like, the First to 11 universe before. It's now Friday morning. I am getting ready to head out to the normal mass. I am not taking my car because, of course, my car is still getting worked on. So much stupid stuff with that I think still has to come up in the vlog. But the only thing that makes me happy in life when everything sucks is just going to get breakfast at a normal diner. So that's what I decided to do this day. I went out with my mom and my girlfriend before actually going back to the auto show, which also makes me very happy. But I went this time with my parents because they're interested in actually getting a new car, unlike me and Ryan, who were just kind of window shopping, perusing. But anyway, I went to go to work to set up for our full electric live stream, and my friend Trevor had a new watch.
Oh no, yeah.
What's the boy got on? Show it off.
Timepiece.
Time. Need something to tell the time, you know?
I need, sometimes I just want to know how, fast things are going, you know what I mean? I see things going quick, and I'm like, how fast is that,
Yeah.
Like, that's probably going 10 Evans per mile, you know what I mean?
Evans? 10 little TikToks per second.
Yeah, so, I need a little tool to tell the time on that,
Sheesh! Dang, son.
After me and Trevor were done nerding out over his new piece, we kind of finished setting up the live stream. There were definitely a lot of moving parts, so it required a little bit of extra time, but here is a little clip of audio from that full electric live stream that we did. It sounds something like this. That pretty much wrapped up that day. The next morning is when all the stupid car stuff happened, so I'm just going to talk over some of the other stuff that's happening in this vlog, because it's all kind of boring. Basically, my car was not fixed by the dealer when they did the recall, and they swore to me that they've never had their mechanics mess up anything. Well, it turns out that they messed up something, and they were giving me a whole lot of lip, and they were ready to keep charging me for stuff until I just kind of was like, no, you're wrong, and you messed up, and own up to it. And then they were like, okay, you're right, we messed up. And then they didn't charge me. But anyway, I just talked over like a whole day because I was so frustrated by stupid car dealership people. So it's the next day. This is like the fourth new car that you just saw in my vlog. So I'm about to finally get back my real car, which I'm very happy for. But anyway, here I am editing some videos. Been doing a lot of video editing lately. Then I have to film some short form content to make sure that I don't start sucking at it, which who knows, maybe I already suck at it, I'm not sure. And then I'm gonna eat some lunch before I head out to kind of get started with the rest of my workday. Most of my workday on this day is just gonna be more teaching lessons. I did most of my computer work that I had to from home. So you're seeing me right now just setting up some extra drums, like double kick drum for some more advanced drum students that I have later this day, and just some pretty typical lesson teachings happening there. But the next day, I am back to filming. I'm filming some long form stuff this time, so I'm getting my actual camera ready. And then I'm gonna go drop off some packages to my parents' house so that the present wrapping fairy, aka Mrs. Gilman, can wrap them up for my sister's birthday. And I'm finally back in my car, which I love. Here's another sneak preview of a song. You guys just getting all sorts of sneak previews for songs. It's been like number 4 of this video or something. Anyway, after that, I'm gonna go grab some coffee. And I also have to learn a song on acoustic guitar for our live stream tonight, which is super fun. I love playing guitar. And actually, here's a little sneak peek of what it sounded like when we were rehearsing before the live stream started.
think of me.
And that pretty much wraps up that day. The next morning, I am going to try and get out of the house a little bit earlier because I'm going to have to go rehearse for the next 2 videos. I need to learn these songs a little bit better before we start shooting them. So here's a little clip of me rehearsing. And that little clip was actually another upcoming cover that I had to do. Okay, I think I just showed you like 3 more songs that we're doing. Okay, make that like 11 new songs that we're doing. I don't know. Who cares, right? You're gonna see them anyway. Okay, anyway, the next day I'm heading into work. We have a very busy weekend of shows. I decided to get breakfast with my dad. He had a pretty long weekend, just at the hospital operating, so treated him out some breakfast, also because I really wanted breakfast, obviously, before I came into work, and I just started to prep stuff for the show. We have 2 shows this weekend. We have to leave for Cincinnati to play at the Hard Rock, and then we have to play a show in Ohio. And you guessed it, I'm back at the diner again. I guess I'm a fiend for diner food. I somehow managed to eat there twice in like only a few hours. So after a long drive, I think like 5 or 6 hours, we arrive at the Hard Rock for show 1 of the weekend, and I was all over this because they had already set up the drum kit when I had walked in. So in honor of the Hard Rock setting up a drum kit for me, here is our sound check.
Where do we be?
We're in Cincinnati, the home of the Bengals and home of this beautiful Hard Rock Casino.
Okay, not that the Hard Rock itself isn't cool, but the highlight of this trip is Eddie Van Halen's 993 Turbo in Arena Red, like the Kills Bugs Fast ad from Porsche. I was drooling over this thing. It made the entire drive worth it. But I don't know if anybody wants to hear me talk about cars, so here's some more music. And that was that show. Here's us just packing up, loading out, and we're about to do the whole thing again tomorrow in Ohio. I did not end up recording as much of the Ohio show because it was all just very similar, and I actually think that my camera even died partway through, and it was a mess. I had a migraine. It was a day. But here's kind of what it looks like when we travel. This is just us waking up, having hotel breakfast. You know, this is the content that everybody's really dying to see. What does it look like when we're doing nothing in a random city? And actually not really doing nothing in this clip. We went to a really sick guitar store. This is Mike's in Cincinnati, and we spent hours there, much to our singer's dismay. We just nerded out over all these really sick guitars. I thought Trevor was going to buy something for sure. We kind of ended up buying something. He bought that Ford hat, but he was so obsessed with the Pikachu hat, I thought for sure he was taking home that one. We also got to walk around this abandoned mall, which was so creepy, but like kind of cool. It was like have you ever seen like the back rooms TikTok thing where it's like, you know, liminal spaces? Like this was that, a closing abandoned mall. It was creepy, but it was really, really cool. And that kind of wraps up this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, we're just going to finish this show, but I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.